Alright, what's up guys? This is a video that, honestly, it's not even that I want to make this video. I mean, I kind of do, obviously, because I'm making it. If I don't want to make it, I wouldn't make it. However, I feel like this is kind of just something that needs to be made. And you're going to be like, oh, why does it need to be made? Well, actually, wait, my dimensions are messed up. Why are my dimensions messed up? There you go, perfect. Okay, well, why does it need to be made? Well, because let's just say we've been playing this game. Here, let me play this video just so just so you can see. We've been playing this game for several months now, and there are just a few issues in this game that haven't been addressed. And I'm sure, if you're a Trios player, you definitely know the exact issues that I'm referring to, because it's not complicated at all. Most of the issues are very, very simple, and it's been happening for a while. And, I mean, even if you're not a Trios player, you're a Duos player, you probably know some of these. Solos player, you won't really know as much what I'm talking about here. Well, let's just say just to name the issues off, because I'm playing this. I'm not just having this video in the background. So this isn't just a talking video. This video in the background is actually be meaningful and relevant to the video. I'm gonna pause and explain as I'm going, whenever it gets to the parts. But basically, the issues that have been existing in this game, I think number one for trios, number one, smoke pot rogues. Dear God, they're so annoying. They pretty much make it so a trio setting is nearly unplayable if you're geared. I'm sure some of you, you're like, oh, what's so bad about that? How are they so bad? Well, the reason is, if you've never experienced it yourself, or you've never watched a stream, because if you've never, I mean, honestly, if you've even played a decent amount of trios at, high rank, or you watch anyone stream, you see this very, very often, and it's been going on for literally over a month, maybe 2 months at this point. It's been happening for a while. Ever since we've had to play Ruins as the main trios map, the first one, the first floor. It's been happening. So basically, let's say you're fighting a team. I'll show it later in this video. So I don't want to explain it too much because I have it later in this video. So, basically just with the second you fight a team that has good gear, smoke pot rogues pop up. They start dropping their smoke pots. They try to loot the bodies. They run away with whatever rat gear they can get. And you're like, oh, just kill them. Well, one, it's hard to kill them because of smoke pot. It's, it slows you, makes it hard to see, all this stuff. That's one of the really big issues, right? That's one of the really big issues of the game. And the thing is, if it was just one or two, it wouldn't be that bad. There's 5 or 6 a game at least. Actually, let me back up to the start of this game. Where am I at? 141. I want to remember that. Let me back all the way up to the beginning of this game when I got in queue. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so let's see right here. So we queue up, we get into game, and let's just look what happened. Boom, right there. One naked rogue. Already one naked rogue. And see, this is the thing, is some people are like, oh, it's just a streamer thing. It happens to streamers. That's not the case. Yet, does it happen to streamers? Yeah, it does. Oh, look right here. Another naked rogue, another naked rogue. Was that a team of 3 naked rogues that joined in? Actually, that would, the elf might not have been a rogue. He might have been a wizard. I think I saw a crystal sword. Let me look. Well, one's a naked rogue. I don't know what the other is. I can't really tell. I can't tell if that's a crystal sword or a short sword. Is that a crystal sword? That's a crystal sword. Okay, but one naked rogue, 2 nakeds. So the thing is, and this happens literally every game. Where's it? Let me see if I can find the first one before this. I want to find a really good example of it, a really, really good one, because there's some. All right. There's some where you load in. I think this is one of the only geared lobbies we have. But there are sometimes you load in and you'll literally see ping, 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 4 or 5 will pop up and the lobby's just filled. Okay, let me go back to where I was in the video. Just back here. All right. But yeah, the thing is, they fill up half the lobby instantly. So that pretty much removes, if let's say a lobby has 16 players and you have 6 naked rogues in there, that's 6 players. That's 2 full spots. That's taking up 2 full team spots that could be geared players. That's taking up, they're taking up and just pretty much ruining the game. Because they don't play the game. All they do is they kind of just, go in ruins. They'll, jump up really high, or they'll, follow you around on the edges of the map. Then if you, look at them, they'll just run away, or they'll smoke pot so you can't kill them, or they stealth or whatever. And then the thing is, even if you do kill them, you don't gain anything, because they don't have anything. They're usually either in completely default gear, or, some gray, Lightfoots with, an agility cloak on that's completely worthless. The only thing you get for killing them is, oh, now this guy won't have a chance to steal the stuff I get later. And to kill them, it's really annoying because of how hard it is to chase them down. So you spend all this time chasing somebody for literally 0 gain. And then another, I back it up a little bit. Another really big problem with this game, and this is a Ruin specific thing, is just third partying. Like, for example, this is kind of the same as Smokepot Rogues, not fully, but right here. So this game, we have been there's a gold team that you see when I go in middle. There's a gold team that we've been trying to fight forever. However, let me just skip through a little bit. Where are they at? Oh, this area is really funny, by the way. Watch this. I'm a big fan of this one. Watch this. Watch for this guy to look. Oh, look at this. Just a naked rogue looking around. Anybody in here? Anybody I can rat? Nope. Like, and this is what they do. They literally just follow you around like this and look for you. But yeah, so this team, there's a team right over here. It's kind of hard to see because they're in the dark. But there's a team that's sitting right over here that's pretty much a default gear team that has just been trying to rat us in third party the entire time. And like right here, like we try to push in and things like we want to fight these guys because they're a gold team, they're geared, we really want to fight them, really fun. However, we can't because you see right here, like I'm pretty sure the comments like, oh look, here the guys are, like they're coming up behind us, the naked team. Look at these guys, man. And they did this the entire time. They just followed around behind us and just tried to third party us. So we couldn't even fight this other team. And like, look at this guy. Like, they're literally default gear. And then people are like, oh, well, what are they supposed to do? I don't know, man. Play the game. Go, try to get some gear, loot, extract. Don't just sit there and try to third party a gold team that you're never going to kill and you have zero hopes of doing anything with. Because the only way they ever achieve anything here is if we just completely ignore them and go kill the gold team. At best, what they do is make us kill them, and then we get third party by the gold team and die. So their like best chance of gaining anything is just all of us dying together. And then we go down and see this right here. I think this is my favorite part. I absolutely love what happens here. So we go down to hell. Or not hell. We go down to the second floor. And we sit down here. Look, I mean, you see how long we're down here. And that other gold team's there, right? Like you see, the timer goes. I think the timer like goes all the way down. Yeah, we go all the way down to like 15. So we sit there for a minute 15. Let's skip through. Pashi kills me for subs. Gotta respect the grind. I love this. Watch this. Let me get out. Where's it at? This is such a fun moment. I mean, this ties into another issue. This game right here. 2 naked rogues. Right there. Thing is, did they see us go down? Probably not. Because if you go back, whatever, I want to make sure I'm at 147.33. If you go back to when we took these reds, look where, look at where the zone. If they saw us, they would have to be somewhere over here, and the gold team's in here. So the only place they could be is if they see us. They have to be sitting like over here in the zone. Which, to be fair, is a possibility. But in that case, if they see us go down and they go, like, let's say they go take the static over here, they only know we're down there. And then back to where I was a minute ago. Where are we at? So this ties into my next point. This is a problem that's a little bit different. This isn't just rat rogues. Oh, there you see Smokepot. I think I literally look at these guys and they smoke pot because they see my crossbow. Just look. Like, they're just running through, turning the lights off. Actually, no, I think it was the ranger team probably shot at them. And they just smoke pot. And you see, they dropped that smoke pot all the way down there where they were. And look at the AoE it's covering. Like, I can't see anything through here. And they dropped it all the way, like, down there at the bridge. But these guys pretty much had no way of knowing that at least 2 gold teams were down. Unless, and the thing is, we even see it later. We kill one of the rogues. And it's a name of somebody that I know, like, watches Pashi stream, because he's, like, friends with him or something, that probably Q-sniped into the game, saw we went down with another gold team, and just followed us, like, on a stream or something. And this right here, now, this is, like, putting the rogues on the back pedal. This is another problem that a lot of people have with this game right now. The team comp we are fighting is Wizard, Ranger. We sit here, it's a minute 34. We sit here for how long? Oh, my bad. We sit here for literally 3 minutes, and the only reason we are ever able to push into these guys is because I get a shot right here on this guy. I don't know. I thought it's a headshot. The guy came in my chat after I said it wasn't. I thought I headshot this guy, and watch what they do. Because the ranger is sitting up here. You see the ranger, the gold ranger sitting right here, and the two is sitting here. These guys put down a campfire right here. This is the only reason we're able to push, because this guy put down a campfire like a complete dumbass. And then I kill one of them. The ranger drops, which he shouldn't have. The ranger shouldn't have dropped. That was dumb of him. And then watch this. Okay, so watch what happens. Watch what happens. So we kill. So the full team's dead. We killed the full team. My bard's killing the last guy right now. My bard just killed the last guy. And now watch. We killed these guys. This guy, the third person, has been dead for literally a second. 1 second. I loot this guy. I instantly grab the stuff. Boom. Smoke pots are already coming. The rogues are already here. That fast. They are already here after we killed a team. And now, look at this. Look at this. Look at the area this covers. Like, look at where the smoke pot starts at. Excuse me. Look at where the smoke pot starts at. Like, because he's all the way over here on the other side of the other side. He drops it. Oh fuck! I can't speak. He drops it on the other side of this building. So if you look at my map down here, he drops it like literally over here on the edge of the zone. I'm over here. Look how far it goes. I'm now in the edge, on the edge of the smoke at the body. It literally covers this entire area right here. This entire area is covered in smoke pot. Can't see anything in this. Literally, and this is the thing, is you can't see where the bodies are. That's like the craziest thing, is you just don't know where the bodies are. So if they're looking at the bodies and they follow it, they just run to it. And you see this guy right here, he just ran over here and he's stealthed. So he's just hiding over here somewhere in stealth, and I'm just trying to guess where he is. And then, and the thing is, like, this isn't, and there's at least 4 people down here, I'm pretty sure, 4 rogues, because I think I see 3 in total. I'm just, like, looking around, looking for this guy. Excuse me. I closed the door so he can't go out, and then, they haven't managed to loot anything. Actually, no, I think he got one thing off a body, but then, like, I hear this guy over here, you see him, and look at him. And this here's the thing, they can just double jump back and forth across here really easily. Any character can jump with enough speed if you go, like, on this little lamp and here and jump across, but they can just double jump directly. Once again, look at this. He drops the smoke pot here on the other side of the railing. Now watch. What the fuck? Like, what is this, man? Like, what is that? Like, what is that, man? Look how long it lasts, by the way. And the thing is, because that slows me, I can't even make this jump. Because it's like a 20% slow. Okay. So, well, I literally just lied right. I think I was, I don't know. I literally just lied right to your face. I'm not even going to lie. I made that jump with the slow. But to be fair, I'm like 106% speed normally. Most characters are not making this jump. And I also barely make it. And then I can't make this part because I'm slowed. But anyways, that doesn't take away our frustration. So, okay, and the thing is, so he double jumps across smoke pots. You think that's the last of it, right? Like, surely that's the last we see of this guy. Like, come on, man. Like, what is this? Like, oh no, let me double check. Is this the same guy? I actually need to see. I'm not even 100% sure. I think it's the same guy, right? I surely it is. I don't think that's another rogue. I'm like 99% sure that's the exact same one. Just to be 100%. Short sword. Yeah, it looks like this. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. It's hard to tell because they both have a cloak on, but I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. But yeah, so I come back up. He's double jumped back across. Wait, no, this guy doesn't have a short sword. So this is a different guy. Yeah, this is a different guy. So watch this. So I'm chasing this guy, right? And then look at this. Look, it's my favorite. Another smoke pot over here in the darkness. So there was another rogue sitting over here in the dark. We can't even see that is smoke potting. Like, come on, man. And keep in mind, so look, you're about to see. So I kill this guy. Look at his inventory. Let's look at his inventory. So this is talking about OG Husky. This is my no watch this. Look at his inventory. He hasn't looted a thing. He's looted these 4 syllables right here. He has 2 He has 3 campfires, a surge kit. You know why he has 3 campfires? It's so you can put these down and sit in the zone for as long as you want. That's why you have 3 campfires. But he's probably looted 2 chests, maybe 3 to get these. The rest of the time, you know what he's done? He's literally just sat and waited to try to loot gold gear. That's all. And then, once again, surely this is the end of it, right? I used to be teabagging his body a little bit. I don't feel bad about it, not one bit. But yeah, surely this is the end. That's the last we see of the naked rogues in this lobby. Correct? Wrong. Nope. It is not. I go right here. I hear footsteps. Look. Oh, right here. You see his little arm sticking out right here? Look. There it is. See this guy? What's he going to do? Instantly smoke pots. Cool. I'm completely blind again. Can't do anything. I mean, you know, literally just nothing. And then, once again, we are still not at the end of it. It's not over yet. You might think, that's gotta be it. Surely there's no more. Ooh? What is this? Boom. Another rogue sitting out here in the zone, healing. Trying to loot these scraps left behind on the bodies. By the way, watch this, watch this, watch this. Another smoke pot. This was a different rogue. This was a different one. So we have tracked, I think, at least 4 now. Maybe only 3, but I'm pretty sure 4. And then what happens? Look at him. And I'm completely blind. And he double jumps across. And he's gone. That is the state of Dark and Darker. And the sad part is I could pretty much go to any game I have. Let me see. Let me find a random. Let's go to my random. Let's go to my next game. See what happens. Let's see. Let's see if we can find any rats in here. I think this lobby was dead. I'm pretty sure this is a completely dead lobby. Yeah. This was a completely dead lobby. I remember this one. This lobby was like entirely dead. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. This lobby was like completely dead. Oh, see this right here. This is another fun part. This isn't the same thing, but this is actually another really enjoyable experience. So this team has Warlock, Ranger, Rogue, and just watch the fight. I sit here and I shoot 30 bolts at these guys. Like I think it's literally. I think I pretty much shoot every single one. Let's see, 29, 17, 14, 12. Oh, okay. And I just get to the point because the reason we're like we can't push is because they have a rogues with a watchword. Also, it's just hard to push a rage team on ruins, which is one of the worst parts about ruins because there's just a bunch of these like long open areas that you have no cover to avoid like rangers on. But yeah, so like I finally just say like I just can't be asked anymore. I'm just gonna push these guys, see what happens. And this is really funny. Watch this. I hit the Warlock once. He instantly phantomizes. I back off. I'm looking for the Rogue because I expect the Rogue to go in. Rogue doesn't do anything. Ranger's still shooting. I'm waiting for my sprint cooldown. Sprints back up. I sprint at them. Headshot Warlock. Warlock Hydra's door. Kill the Hydra. Just a little side note. This is for, this is completely relevant to the video. If they put the Hydra in your face, kill it. It is always worth it for you to kill it because there's 2 things they can do. 1, they'll throw another in your face, or 2, they have to start throwing it behind them to heal. And if they throw it behind them, you can push them. But if you keep killing it before they can heal, they are wasting a ton of HP. Little side note, but just deal with that. Once again, they're still running. You see, I'm down to 7 bolts now from like 30. I hit the Ranger, and we just watch this. This is just so stupid. Hit the Ranger again. This is where the Rogue goes in right here, and I know the Rogue's out of stealth. He's no longer a threat, so we chase them down, and just watch. These guys literally run. This is the Warlock, the Ranger's in front. So I actually mess up here. I didn't expect. I thought the door was open. I don't know why I thought the door was open. That was stupid. But I pull up my crossbow here. I shouldn't have done it. If I pulled up my sword there, I probably would. I mean, I think he probably had Phantomized off cooldown, so it didn't matter. But look, and Phantomize again, and he just runs, takes the static blue. And then this isn't the funny part, right? This isn't the funny part. We chase this Ranger. So keep in mind, the fight started on the north, what's it called? The northwest side of the map. Northwest? Yeah, I think it was northwest, right? Yeah, northwest. The northwest side of the map. We chase this Ranger all the way around the map to Bandit Camp. All right, do I see him here? I don't know if I see him. Nope, I failed to jump. Don't watch that. We chase this guy all the way around. We almost chase him around the entire map. And look at this. You know what this guy did? Instead of them attempting to fight us. This is another gold-geared team, by the way. Instead of attempting to fight us, they just ran. and he dies in the zone. What's quality? My quality feels so low. It's 1080p. He runs all the way around and dies in the zone. And then look, he had taken his gold gear off, so to try to prevent us from fighting his body. So instead of fighting us, they literally ran all the way around. They tried to just take statics. He got unlucky and the static mirror wasn't open. They just all ran. I think during this entire fight, I meleeed somebody once. I think I hit the Warlock at the beginning. So this fight lasted, what? I mean, how long does this fight last? This is like, I think this here is the beginning. Yeah, it's the beginning of the game. I see them here. Where are we at? I think I can get one melee off. Better be right here. Yeah, right here. I think I run in and I hit the Warlock with one melee. Yep. I think that is the only melee I hit this entire fight. Like, this is the game you play. People, the amount of melee comps in the game now is so few. Most of the time a melee character's played is either Bard or Rogue. Fighters there aren't even that many fighters anymore. I mean, there's a decent amount of Slayer fighters running around. But the thing is, most of the time, you're not even in melee combat. Most of the time, you are just delegated to playing crossbow like this because the comps you're fighting are all ranged. And because it's ruins, like, just look at this. You just have these giant open areas like this that you just, like, if it's pushing a ranger so hard, if they can actually hit their shots. Like, this guy right here, like, right here. When I push, like, if this guy wasn't, like, a bad player and could hit his shots, like, I'm just like half HP before I get to this guy, but he can't hit a shot. And if they're playing multiple, like, if they're playing Wizard Ranger, then, I mean, it's even worse. Like, I mean, you guys saw it, like, down here. Where's it at? Was it this? Like, right here, we literally, like, how long does this even last for? What is it? It's right, it's like, no, I think this is when we're inside. I'm gonna back up before we kill them. This ends at what, 150, 142? We sit here and we crossbow at them for, what, 3 minutes? And, like, the only reason we were ever allowed to push here is because they just messed up and they campfired in my face. This is the state of Dark and Darker. It is, I can't push because you're playing 3 range characters. And if I ever do kill you, I now have to fight off 4 rogues that are trying to steal like loot with Smokepot. Like, the game just is not fun. I genuinely do not understand how anyone plays this game in, like, a geared setting and, like, enjoys theirself. It just is insane. Like, I literally right now, like, I'm sure most of you guys, like, if you're Twitch watchers or you just watch YouTube videos, you haven't, like, streamed much recently, you haven't put out any YouTube videos. It's because I just do not have fun with the game. Like, this, like, for a melee class, this is what I had to do. I had to crossbow for 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes. I'm sitting here. I'm crossbowing for 3 minutes. And the only reason I was ever allowed to go in melee combat is because these guys messed up and quite literally sat down 10 feet in front of me. The funniest part is this guy, from sitting down, like, this is actually, this is a little side, like, a tidbit, but just look at this. Sprint popped, I'm a Slayer. I'm pretty sure I'm almost movement speed capped right now. I'm not doing the math on it, but I'm probably like 340 speed right now. From sitting down, I hit this guy, hugging him, and he's able to walk out of, he dies, but still. If that hit hadn't killed him, he would have walked out of my range. Wait, he get crossbowed actually? Wait, because hold on, let me watch this. Yeah, he gets crossbowed. He would have been out of my range for the 3rd hit. From sitting down. Like, movement speed is a problem in this game. That is another problem. Movement speed is a giant issue. But yeah, also look, so 1 arrow, 1 splash fireball, I'm half HP. Did I have a protection on? I don't think I did. I don't think Pashu was ready, because I think I pushed too soon. Yeah. So one arrow. What was that? I mean, no, that's definitely a body shot, by the way. That was not a headshot. One arrow. I mean, honestly, it might have been an arm shot. Probably just 'cause- I mean, Rangers did just get nerfed, to be fair. But one arrow, one splash fireball, and I'm below half HP. And you might be thinking, like, oh, well, how much HP do you have? Well, let's go check it out. Let's go check out that kit that I set on. There it is. There's Stuntfather. Let's look. Ignore this. This is for later. Yeah, something definitely ain't right here. We are definitely missing something. I don't know. But anyways, this is 181 HP, and it would be even more. I have no idea. Something's missing. This actually annoys me. I don't know what this kit's missing, but something's not right. Is the ring? Gotta be the ring. Or the gloves, I mean. Whatever. But I'm like, with my weapons out, because this adds, this is adding 1.8 max, is adding 2% max. With my weapons out and Bard buff, I'm like 190 HP here. Okay, seriously though. Okay, this actually annoys me. What is it? Is it the cloak? It's the cloak. No, not the cloak. I'll figure that out later. But anyways. I'm 190 HP, and a random arrow and a splash fireball brings me down below half. And keep in mind, this is me being in melee fight. Like, imagine I'm trying to push these guys from range when they're ready for me. I can't. I literally just can't. I would die. And you're like, and most people are gonna be like, oh, well, you're a Slayer fighter. You don't have a ton of defense. You're pretty squishy. Okay. If I was a plate fighter, I wouldn't be as fast. Yeah, sure, the arrows wouldn't hit me quite as hard, but the spells are still gonna do the same damage. Not to mention, only one wizard hit me. They started this fight off with one wizard dying. Imagine two wizards were throwing fireballs at me right here. I'd be dead. I would be dead right now. I would be like 5% HP, or not 5, I'd be like 15% HP, and I would get zapped, and I would be dead. And that would be my fight. But yeah, so like I was saying, the state of Dark and Darker right now is not a good one. It's just not. We are in a spot where it's just, I mean, it's not that the game's, I'm not going to say the game's not fun to play, because, I mean, honestly, it's really not. Like, there are definitely a lot of lackluster things about the game right now. However, for the most part, it's so difficult. I have the wrong pants on, the wrong boots. It's just so difficult to enjoy the game because there are so many things. And the biggest problem is like, honestly, the range meta, like, it's annoying for me, but it's not like, oh, this makes me not want to play the game because I'm used to it. I can deal with range characters. At least it's a fight. Smoke pot rogues, however, it literally just kills the game for me. Because it's like, I kill a geared team, and then instead of like, okay, I kill a team, I can reset, get ready in case there's a third party. It's no, you have to instantly loot the bodies and try to fight off 6 naked rogues that you gain nothing from killing. Like, you just now have 6 smoke pots at your location actively. And you have to try to, like, loot all, like, the gold gear before anything else. So, the thing is, this has been happening for months. I remember a very specific example. I was playing a game. It's on Ruins in the, I'm sure it's not in the middle room, but the room directly to the right of it. It has a spider pod on the left, like the 2 little, like the cubbies. There's a bunch of archers, skeletons, authors, 2 spawns in there, or maybe 1 spawn in there. I don't know. But anyways, so I was in that. We fought a team in that room. I killed a fighter, and I remember the fighter was juiced. He had like unique rings of courage, like before Grim Smiles were buffed, so they're really good. Bunch of really good stuff on. We killed this guy. I moved 5 feet over to help my teammate kill the last guy. I step back over. There's a naked rogue running away from the body. And the thing is, this guy had literally died in a dark corner. Couldn't even see the body. So the guy was definitely ESPing or something. But I get back. The body's completely stripped. The rogue is sprinting away and VoIPing at a team, like a naked team, to open a portal for him. And they open it, he jumps through and leaves. Like, what in God's name? And that was over 2 months ago, I'm pretty sure. That was forever ago. And the thing is, so the biggest problem with these rat rogues is because we're on ruins, it's so easy for them. If it were crypts, it's way harder. Because I mean, I know that like that clip I just showed was from crypts, but look at it. One, those guys didn't get any loot off the bodies, and two, we killed at least one of them. That's already impressive. On ruins, those guys probably would have got a full loot off of one body. We wouldn't have killed a single one, and we probably would have got third partied. Which is, I mean, that's a bit different because, we're in second floor, so there's less teams, but still. The thing with ruins, and you're like, the most people like don't really understand it. The reasons ruins is so good for them is because they can skip pretty much any PvE they want. Because a lot of areas when you're traversing from module to module, they don't require you to open doors, or they can like jump above things to get around. Like think like graveyard area or the north area of the map with the broken walls. They can just double jump right over them, double jump over the barriers. They can do all these things that other characters can't, because another character that goes there, they break the barrier. They have to open a door. They have to kill PV, whatever. Rogues don't have to. They double jump over them. They run. If a PV aggro's, they can like stealth. They could do all these other things, and they can completely ignore PvE, so they don't ever have to actually kill anything. They just run straight past it. And whenever they're running away from you, it's the exact same thing. They're now running and jumping over all these things that you have to stop and open or stop and break. They aggro on this PvE they don't have to deal with. They just double jump it and leave it, and then aggro's onto you. So there's all these things that make it so easy for these rogues to get away. And then these giant open areas where, like, they could pretty much be anywhere. Like, they smoke pot an open area like this right here, for example. They smoke pot here. They could be anywhere in the smoke. They're not limited to one area. In Ruins, that's pretty much every single module is just one giant, is like just giant open areas. Very few of them are small enclosed places like crypts. And on crypts, like, let's say I'll be the best example. Let me go, like, towards the beginning. Like here, for example, like, they, like, smoke pot in here. Like on, like, right through this doorway right here, like, let's say they smoke pot in here. Okay, well, even if you smoke pot, there's not a whole lot of room for you to move around, right? So this really, really hurts the rat rogues. Like, yeah, they're still going to exist, but they are going to be way less effective than they are on ruins. But all right, this video has been longer than I even intended. Oh, wait, I just realized I wasn't showing my screen. Hold on, my bad. So right here, like, this is what I meant. Like, this really closed-in area, if they smoke pot here, it's way harder for them to rat take any gear. But yeah, like I was saying, this video has been honestly longer than I kind of thought it would be. Really, more than anything, it's like a cry for help. Smokepot rogues have been a plague upon trios for literal weeks. Literal months. It's been longer than weeks. We've been on 2 months now. And everybody knows it's an issue, but they just don't seem to do anything about it. And normally, like, it's like, oh, it's a complex issue, it's hard to fix. It's not. I can tell you right now, super easy solution to fix Smokepot. Limit the charges they have for it. They're not walking around with 100 smoke pots in their ass. They're just not. You should not, like, if Caltrops is limited, I think, right? And there's some other perks that are limited uses, just make it so they only have a limited amount of smoke pots. If they can only drop 2 or 3 smoke pots a game, it doesn't completely kill the playstyle, which as much as I would like them to, I'm pretty sure they won't kill a play. They don't like killing playstyles or removing them from the game. So, just limit the charges. That way, they can't run in and smoke pot 100 times. Every time I see somebody, they can't drop a smoke pot and run away. They have to think carefully. Only give them 1 or 2. So if they drop 1, that's it. You're out of smoke pots for the rest of the game. You drop 2, you're out of smoke pots for the rest of the game. And if you really want to, make it recharge between each floor. So that way, if they use one on Ruins, they go to Crypts, bam, you have 1 more. Use one on Crypts, go to Hell, bam, you have 1 more. Boom. That easy. Problem solved. Just that easy. But they just refuse to do it, and people have been begging for it for months. I have been begging for it. I'm so tired of dealing with smokepot rogues. They add nothing to the game, and they actively take away anything that could be good in the game. Because like I said, when you have these lobbies of 6, 7, 8, 9 rogues that are naked, it's literally, sometimes it is half the lobby or more. And all they do is they just jump around the map and wait. It gets to the point, I've had it so bad, where my lobby is entirely rat rogues. Like, there's nothing for them to rat because there's no one that could even fight us. Because it's all naked rogues. And do you know what they do? See, that's the funny part. You know what they do whenever they queue up and there's no gold gear team in the lobby? They'll load in, because they won't leave because they'll get the penalty. They'll load in and they'll just run into a mob and die. Or they'll then leave the game in their spawn. So you just won't see them. They'll literally just do that, and they'll just queue into the next lobby. You know why? Because they don't lose anything. You know what they lose? Let me go find this. You know what they lose for doing that? Let's look. Forgotten Castle High Roller Trio. Pathfinder 3, they lose 200 AP. They lose 3 chests worth of AP for doing that. That they could get back in, 5 minutes. You spawn in, hit 3 chests, hit a static blue, you got your AP back. Just that easy. That's what they do. And it's ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. But like I was saying, yeah, so it's just, that is the state of Dark and Darker. I know, the thing is, I mean, just the wipe itself won't fix that. It will temporarily, because people will, because the thing is, there won't be really any gear for them to loot. I mean, if they're doing it for blue gear for the first day or two, I mean, at that point, it's just kind of depressing. But, yeah, I mean, I just want the game fixed. I really do. It's very depressing, and I'm kind of tilted. Like, I want to play this game, but I just don't. I have zero desire to play this game right now. And I know a lot of others are the same way. And it's not just because of the wipe. It's really not. Like, do I want to wipe? And I think when it needs to happen? Yeah, absolutely. Is that the only reason I don't want to play? No. It's like I was playing. It's actually kind of funny. Let me pull up my VOD, so you guys can see. So this game, I think where it happened. Like, I think this is the game where the ranger. Yeah, this is the game where the ranger dies to the zone. I sit here for an hour and just complain about this right here. I go over this right here. I sit here for an hour and complain about this. Because unironically, I had more fun doing that than I did playing the game. That is how bad the state of the game is. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm sure plenty of you will agree with me. But, other than that, feel free to comment anything you'd like. Whatever. I'm down for anything. Oh, and I mean, I know since some of you are going to ask if you made it this far in the video, this is the build I'm currently doing. I saw somebody do this and I want to try it. 52% PDR, 59.5% MR. Taunt, barricade. Whenever I block with this Pavise, I'm pretty sure I'm MR capped. Whenever I pop taunt, I'm absolutely MR capped. You just play this with 2 wizards and let them chain off you. Also, this is a unique ground shield because people ask 24/7. I know most of you aren't going to see this, but whatever. But yeah, you'll see this video. You'll probably see a video of this soon if I get the desire to play. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and as always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Peace.